Psychologists have actually shown that unfinished tasks or concerns don't fade away from our brains on their own. Our brains hate unfinished business and will keep circling back to try to finish it. This creates what they call cognitive tension, which just means that your brain is struggling to figure this thing out. It keeps dragging you back to these same questions because it can sense that there's a problem here. And the brain, if anything, is a problem-solving machine. And if you have questions like this that are circling in your mind, especially that keep you awake at night or that just keep coming back week after week, month after month, even year after year, that means that you haven't solved this issue. There's an issue in your life that remains unresolved, and the brain hates that, so it's going to keep bugging you about it. Hoping that life will just kind of sort itself out rarely works, because this loop in our brains is hardwired into us. Until we face the problem differently, the brain will keep circling around this same ground. And here's where we usually get it wrong. I've done this. These questions, we try to dismiss them. We tell ourselves that we're just tired or stressed out or that we've had a lot of things going on. And oftentimes that's probably true. We probably are busy. We probably are stressed out. There probably is a lot going on. So it kind of makes sense to us. So we just kind of shove it under the rug, or we try to. And sometimes we even shame ourselves for asking these questions, like, this life doesn't feel quite right yet and I would like something else, but then we feel bad about asking for that or wanting that. The truth that I've learned over many years and going through this many times myself is that these questions keep surfacing because they're coming from your inner self. This isn't something that we need to feel bad about or that we should feel guilty or shamed about. It's something that is true to us, and it's saying, you know, this isn't quite right and we need to fix it. The brain is circling this issue because it knows it's a problem for us. And you can ignore them and push them down and try to just keep going, but they're still shaping how you feel. And you've probably noticed this if you're going through this. They're still popping up and making you feel uncertain and restless and like you just can't relax. So this is why trying to brush them off doesn't work. If you have something like this that's coming back day after day, month after month, year after year, that's not just stress, and that's not just, you having some character flaw. That is information. That is data that you can use to improve your life. So if a question keeps returning in your life, it's likely pointing to something important, something that your future self doesn't want you to keep avoiding.